Okay, guys, welcome back. This is Demon Water Sage from the future. So, I am recording this commentary about 5 minutes after this footage because unfortunately, my mic was muted. And that's a big unfortunately because this gameplay is amazing. But, I guess you didn't miss too much. I was basically just screaming the whole time. So I'm going to do a post commentary and really walk you through step by step what happened here, because this is absurd and I was absolutely not ready for what occurred. Maybe I'll post this as like a little shorter segment. I won't post it in the full episode. So you guys have to see this. This happened just after my last episode's recording. Decided to do a little more, and well, I got myself into a lot of trouble doing that. So I'm doing a little short walk here. Just moving on. I'm trying to get back to Good Springs. I knew there was one town in between here and there, but I completely forgot about this little building that has a bunch of enemies here. So, of course, I'm like, oh, uh-oh, there's guys up ahead. I forgot. Let me go take a look. I'm scoping it out. I see there's one on the roof. There's a couple on the ground. Now I'm trying to get a closer look. I'm worried that the guy on the roof is like a sniper of some sort. Here we go. Checking it out in VATS. You can see she has a lead pipe. Guy on the roof has a laser RCW. And this guy just has a little kitchen knife. So of those three, obviously the guy on the roof is the biggest issue, so I'm going to start taking shots at him. And I'm really just unloading here. Not quite sure what I'm aiming at, but shooting in his general direction. Come on, baby, you can get him. Oh, that's better. That's more like it. One more shot. Oh, he's down. And amusingly, some of the others didn't seem to notice anything happen at all. I see another guy here with Cowboy repeater, so we're going to take him out. And you can see the crazy difference in power level between that one guy who was a veteran and just these regular noobs. Oh! One of the noobs picked up the laser RCW. We take her out right away. So obviously they have no damage threshold, so they just get gobbled up. Pretty good shot there. Alright, so now we're going to do a little looting. Get that laser RCW. And my thought process here was, I remember there's a couple guys inside. If you played the base game, you remember that there's just like a few of these enemies in here. Not very many. But in this mod, there is a ton of enemies in there. And I thought there was one, like, upgraded guy. But it turns out there was two. And I thought they were, like, kind of strong. But they were really strong. So, I got myself into a ton of trouble here. I was not prepared. I was talking about it a little bit right here. I'm like, oh, I think there's some enemies in here. Let's just poke our head in there and take them out. You know, we'll use our buffs beforehand, so we shouldn't get into too much trouble. And how wrong I was. I was so naive and young at the time. Looking back, what a fool I was. The folly of youth, my friends. Eating caravan lunches. Alright, so I think there's two more enemies out here that I take out. Then we are going to head in. Lining up the shot. Don't miss. Nice. Now this guy's pretty good. I think I'm going to like and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Alright, so I see the door here, and of course I'm doing a bit. I'm like, hey guys, check this out. If you save the game right here, looking at the thing, and then you tell your buddy to load your game, check it out, look what he sees. You know, I thought it was a funny bit, and I was doing my dumb laugh. But, anyways, I start talking about, yeah, I think there's one bad enemy in here, so I'll get the slugs loaded up. We'll use all our buffs, and then I'll go in there, and I'll take out the buffed enemy right away, and we should be good. So here I go. I'm going through my inventory to see what buffs I have. Use the Med-X, and I use the Psycho. Now I glance over the turbo here, and thank God I remembered I had this, where I was like, oh, we have turbos if we need them, but I don't think we'll need to use them. And I didn't think I'd have to use a single one. We had to use both of them, guys. It got really messy. So I charge on in here. Right away, you can see the room is packed. So I'm looking through like, oh, that's a little more than I thought. There's a bruiser. He's got a 9-iron. Here's the little praying mantis. She's got a full set of metal armor on and a lead pipe. So she pretty tanky. Can do some good damage. But right now, I'm like, all right, it's a lot of melee. Let's just unload. Try to take one out. Didn't manage to hit him. Now as I come over here, I scroll over a couple times, and there's a dude here who is flanking. He's a specialist, and he's got a 44. I didn't notice at the time, but that's a Mark II 44 Magnum. That is unbelievable amounts of damage, and this guy has a crazy high gun stat. But I was like, oh god, okay, there's a dude with the 44. Let's use the turbo, and let's take him out. I'll go around here, get some shots on target. My health is going really low here. I mashed the stim packs. Trying to get one kill. I can't seem to get one. The hallway's getting full. So I'm thinking, oh my god, who am I going to shoot? And I have to go for the bruiser. He's right in front of me. We get one kill. And I realize I might die here at any second. So I'm going to drink as many of my healing items as I can. And hopefully just out-heal the damage. And I need to rush down that specialist because I'm really concerned about the 44 critting me. Didn't realize it was a Mark II. And we'll see how it goes here. Run through the hallway trying to get past him. Get one shot off. Oh, taking a lot of damage there. More healing. I realize I have to use my second turbo. I think I do just there. And now I'm out of things that can pen. So I'm like, oh my god, how am I going to kill this guy? He's got good armor, so I realize I have the armor piercing. And I'm going to have to switch to that in mid-combat. I do. Get around. I'm at half health already, taking one shot. And oh, we get him. Holy moly, that dude could have so easily killed me if he got a crit. Come on. And we start unloading. I did some shots on her. You can see I'm doing 0 damage. I think I used up all my armor piercing right away. Now I'm out of ammo. Like, what do I possibly have left? I can't use laser RCW. I don't have the energy weapons for it. And I realize, oh, I have the Cowboy repeater. It's pretty low condition, so I'm going to have to use the weapon repair kits. So I do. I get it to usable condition. She goes to pick up the 44, and I stop her right there. That could have been bad. And I unload on that last Jackal member. And I take him down, guys. But holy moly, that was brutal. Oh, there's just a couple praying mantises in here. That was the really rough part. We're just going to take out these little buggies. It's going to be no issue. I think we find some brass knuckles in here, which is really good. Because our unarmed is a lot higher than our melee weapons. But whew, man, I was losing my mind here. I saved over my last thing. I couldn't really go back, nor did I want to. I didn't want to, like, fake anything. So, I'll just give you the commentary after the fact. Swinging around my machete. These dumb little bugs. As if these guys are an issue after what I just went through. Oh, man. And there's the brass knuckles. Love those things. Only weighs 1, by the way. Thank God. Weight has been such a terrible issue for me this whole playthrough so far. Some steady. Pick that up. There you go. Get the dirty water. Don't forget the carton of cigarettes hidden back there. Alright, so I think that's it, guys. I think I just go out the door and save. Right now I'm just talking about how awesome the brass knuckles are. Like, look at this, guys. Look at this. You can punch with them. Isn't that cool? Looking at the workbench, see if there's anything I can do. There's nothing really. Oh, I do loot some of the armor. Oh, and here I actually find out that it was a Mark II. I didn't realize. I remember right here. I open it up, and I'm like, Oh my god, it's a Mark II! I'm losing my mind right now. I'm like, what the hell? Why did I come in here? You can see how long I'm pausing there. I'm like, no wonder it was so hard. He's got a ton of ammo too. He had hollow point rounds. Unbelievable. So he's got reinforced armor. I'm like, man, I want that armor, but I don't really have the weight to be able to carry it anywhere. Thinking about drinking moonshine. Maybe I can just barely make it to a place to store it. I'm comparing right now to my regular armor. It's slightly better, but it weighs slightly more. Then I see the metal armor here, and I realize that it's almost full condition metal armor, which is pretty good. So then I'm thinking, well, maybe I can just store it here, and then I'll come back for it, because that could be good for the powder ganger encounter, which we're going to have, which might just be as bad as this. Hopefully it's not this bad. This was not good, but yeah, if you have a higher damage threshold, then much less likely to die from crits. I find the Guns and Bullets book. Obviously, this would be a great thing to use to buff up my guns, but, you know, me being an idiot, I want to save it because it's collectible, because it's got a nice cover. So I store the 2 armor sets right here. I walk out the door, and then I think I come to the realization that, oh, I better check my recording here. I'll save, and I'll go check out my recording, and then come back. I think. Do I take a couple steps and then realize or something? Oh, no. Nope, the footage is coming to an end. I'm looking at the Mark II again. I can't believe it. 70 weapons requirement, by the way. So that dude had 70 guns at least with the Mark II weapon. Unbelievable. And that's it. So I think I'll post this pretty fast. I don't think I'll make it part of the full episode since it's a little unique to the regular footage. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. That was painful for me. All right, see you in the next episode. Whew.